Please stop. All right. Is your mic on? All right.
Testing.
Like this. I really hate.
You can't see my face.
Oh, that means you gotta get closer because that's a struggle trying to watch anything and everyone.
Listen, that's why we need that table.
Like
we need that table.
We need a lot of stuff, but
give us the angle that we need,
sir. Just let it stop. Stop. You're taking away from me.
Welcome.
All right, we've been live for like at least 30 seconds.
I know. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
To give you a buffer.
Want to give me a buffer? Buff.
Welcome.
To Church Folks Be Talking.
We
be talking. Well, it's been a while.
What's up?
What's up?
You gonna face the screen?
My belly get big a little bit, but still working out.
Put your feet in.
Baby, I cannot put my feet in. I'm trying
to. You're looking like you're sitting at a bar.
Because the way you situate the phone, what do you expect me to do?
You do the phone.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
I get this every time. What happened?
You were right.
Just want to say I was right.
I ain't gonna say that often, but I guess it was recorded. All right, stop smiling. You're all right.
My wife admit that I was right, you all. So that's a miracle right there.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Welcome
so
to Church Folks Be Talking.
It's a brisk 62 degrees outside in New York City.
My marshmallow for me, please.
Oh, I didn't stir any of your.
I know you didn't stir it up.
Oh, it's so thick at the bottom.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that. You gotta stir up the gift.
Mm-hmm. Stir up the gift. Watch it now.
All right.
But we are live. Folks.
We're live.
We are live. Thank you so much for those who are watching.
Or will watch.
For those who will watch.
Yeah.
We had a lot.
Well, we're coming live today because we've been obviously enjoying our summer. Our last last pod was on lyrics in Christianity, and that was back in June. Right before I went to go visit my niece in Minnesota. And so since then, we just wanted to share what we've been up to and what's going on with church folks and what we got coming up. We're so excited. We're so excited to let you guys know. And we've just been doing a lot of networking.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 seasons, we were really just grinding out content, grinding out episodes, grinding out everything. And so now this past summer, we've really been intentional about not really a break.
Yeah.
But we've really been intentional about creating a podcast that we want to see. And so what are some things that we've done over the summer?
I think we have met a group.
Have we?
Yeah, in the group on virtual. What's the name? Huh?
We have met. You said I think we have met.
We have met.
I was like, did we meet them or?
Yeah, we have met, and we made some network connection. We met a gentleman who created Yeti.
Nope.
What?
You're speaking on Yeti. What did we do this summer?
On vacation.
That just happened last week.
That
just happened literally 2 weeks ago. So we're talking about what we've been up to. So go in your mental Rolodex.
I'm trying
past 2 weeks because that was literally just September.
Put me on the spot sometime. I need my mind to process a little bit. But anyway, go ahead.
For that.
Go ahead. What have we been doing?
So what do we do this summer? Just in general.
I went on vacation.
Right. We did. It's hot again.
We went on vacation.
Yeah.
And enjoyed the vacation.
Yeah, we went on our family vacation, per usual, and we went to. Oh my God!
And then our daughter
where did we go? To Hilton Head.
Yeah, Hilton Head.
That 10 days felt like 100 days. It was so long.
It was so relaxing.
It moved so slow, but it was so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
We did that, and we talked a lot about. I got a chance to be on Angel Speaks podcast. Shout out to Angel Henry, and we talked about culture and the fact that we both share our common
husband.
Well, we don't share a husband, but we both have that in common. We both have 2 husbands from Jamaica.
Share. No, I'm just joking.
We got 2 husbands. See, and this is what we share in common because we both struggle with the same thing. We both have husbands from Jamaica, and we both have daughters that are in the 8th grade. And so we were discussing what that looks like with our children who have 2 types of culture. So if you're interested in that, look on my LinkedIn page. That's featured. And also check out Angel Speak. She was a featured guest on our Moms Be Talking podcast. So we did that this summer.
And we did Father Be Talking.
No, that's...
we did this summer.
But that has nothing to do with nothing. Not to do with this particular subject.
Not what are you talking about, but I'm saying I just remember now what we did.
They saw that though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It wasn't in the summer.
It was in June.
We were still in a season 2 though.
Okay.
Okay, let me just, because this question is too much for you. So here's
bursting my brain.
This is what we've done this summer. What else we've done? We bought an actual podcast camera this summer.
Oh my goodness!
Am I jogging your memory now?
You're jogging my memory. Yes, we did.
We are really excited because we want to come to you with season 3 with the more professional, polished look, and we want to do that by utilizing the proper equipment. So we've done that.
Also, we have, through my wife, brilliance, her intellect of being the president of Toastmasters, what she has accomplished tremendous. Hey, by the way,
what?
This lady has put Toastmaster back on the map. You know what I'm saying? Is no, seriously, with your leadership and what you have done.
Go ahead.
What you have done so much.
Yeah.
And through that, someone from the Bronx Network discovered a video of her on Toastmaster, like what he saw. And then, when you click on one.
Shout out Justin McCullough.
Yeah. And when you click on one video, it leads you to another video. So he miraculously, by the leading of the Holy Spirit, saw our podcast and he fell in love with it. And he said, man, you guys had great content. Yeah, you on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we on?
Live. Don't you see live?
But I'll say,
let's leave it there. People come on. And he loved what he see, and he said to my wife, you have great content. But originally,
we have great content.
Yeah, he wanted more video of her in the Toastmaster, but unfortunately, there was not.
Well, he wanted more Toastmaster. He wanted to know if Toastmasters, that I was over the president over. If he wanted to know if our group was interested in producing content. And when I brought that to our executive leadership team, it was just a little bit too much for us to handle because we're still hybrid, and that just required a whole lot of extra things.
Yeah.
So as a result, he came. As a result, he asked if Church Folks Be Talking would be interested in creating content for BronxNet. And I conferred with my colleague, and our answer was a resounding yes.
Go, please.
Put it up. Just giving you the tablet. Good night. So as a result,
too close to that.
And so as a result, since July 5th, the day after 4th of July, we are now official content creators with BronxNet Television. And we are on BronxNet BX Inform. That's channel 70. For those who are in the Bronx, you can stream that live. I have been posting on our Facebook, our Instagram, everything that we have
and feel members
about that. And we also, if you can't see it live, hold on, baby. If you can't see it live, we have a streaming link where you can see it if you are not physically able to see it in person.
Right.
Go ahead. So that's new for Church Folks Be Talking. We're actually a produced show on television.
That's awesome. That's
awesome. And might I add, I think today is our anniversary. We're a 1 year Church Folks Be Talking. September 22nd was when we started. And today's the 24th. Well, it's a year. We've been officially church.
Yes.
You're supposed to be talking for a whole year.
Whole year.
Wow.
And through that, they have sent some more recommendation to my wife that we can go to training and to be certified. And we went like two weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I tell you, oh my goodness, we
went to the Bronx Net's newest campus in South Bronx.
And it was amazing.
And it was really great. We got to meet all of the producers that are part of the Bronx Nets family. Right? We brought our girls with us so they can see everything that's happening. And so one of the things that we're going to do come October 12th is that Pedro and I have signed up for a class, and we're going to officially get certified as studio producers.
Oh man, say that again.
Studio produce. Sherry Shepherd, I'm coming to work with you. Okay, John Murray.
But here's the benefit of this though. When we go through those classes,
8 weeks.
8 weeks. We pay for those 8 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's not free.
It's not free now.
But it's all about creating. It's all about perfecting our craft and bringing it to you guys.
And listen, and when my wife told me about it, that they want to produce this class, not just for us, but other podcasters, I automatically say yes, because I know the potential and the door that God has opened for us. Think about it. We are on channel 70, the Bronx Network. And when we finish our training and we'll be certified.
Yes.
And we can use their campus, their
able to
station,
go to the campuses
and use their equipment
and produce our shows in studio.
Live.
We might ask y'all to come and be some guests.
Exactly.
I imagine one day that I would always be like a Sally Jesse Raphael.
Then also,
interview people.
Yeah, one of the good news is, and I said to you, Champions was 80.
What? Take your hands off
80.
There. Yeti, okay, and so another thing is that we
but here's the thing about it.
Why I gotta say it? Because you're saying the name wrong.
I'm gonna say it right.
This is a Yeti.
I didn't say Yeti. AT.
Sandy, play the clip back.
AT.
Hey Ty.
Hey Ty. Oh, Yeti. I'm sorry. Yeti. I'm doing my accent on Yeti. It's AT, the Caribbean. We met the gentleman who started it. It's a Black news platform
for all news of people of color.
Podcast. And one thing we discovered.
But it's not podcast.
No, you have news, history, you name
website. Website. HAYTI.
HAYTI. So when you look it up, it's so ironic. I was telling my wife, I think I've downloaded the app one time, and I was looking at it. It has Black news and stuff like that, and I took it off. And here. It's so ironic that we finally met the creator of the platform.
Well, how do we get there? You skip the whole step.
Well, you got an invitation to a training, right?
Well, no. I'm a part of, well, not a part of, but I follow Black Podcasters Association on Instagram. Yes. And every Tuesday I tune in with NY Marketing, and I tune in to Black Podcast Association, and they were having an open house, so to speak, a virtual open house for everybody to meet and mingle and network with your podcast. And so we jumped on that together, and I was really impressed. We got to meet a lot of different podcasters from New York, California.
All over.
I got to meet Lloyd George, who was an amazing Instagram podcaster that gives information about how to monetize your podcast. And then we met the gentleman from Hey Ty, and he told us about his platform, and he was able to
created the purpose of it.
He gave us the background of all that, and then he opened up the door for all of us who attended to upload our information.
And now we are on that platform. Now think about it.
So go to the app.
But a year ago, when we started, we never thought that we would be where we are right now. And because all of that is because of the grace of God. So
when we started, at the same time, we literally had a mic that didn't work, and we sat in front of it and used the computer audio to pretend that we actually had a mic.
So we come a long way You know, as the Bible said, the race is not given to the swift, but to those who diligently take it step by step.
Like this just is not working.
Baby, it's the sand.
How come ain't nobody looking?
It's fine. It says it's looking for your follower. So let it be.
Join.
Yeah.
Instagram, y'all tripping
now. Come on.
Instagram, y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? This is the struggle of podcasting because it takes you 45 minutes to set up.
No, listen,
and you expect people to show up.
No, but we didn't send any messages on IG to us, so that's fine. But the goal is that we are back.
And that's really all it's about.
Yeah, this tonight is just to let you guys know what's been happening.
We're still here. We just have to take a break from mental health and physical health.
You have to take a break. My wife was teaching, I was teaching. And we just needed to take a break because, man, we were pushing it hard and we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
All right. So this is what we have planned for you guys coming up. Oh, my God. In season 3. We have a multitude of topics. Now, you know, if you've been following us for a while, we break them down into 2 sections. We have our hour-long sessions. They're just regular Sunday records. And then we have our lunch notes that are on Friday, which are a little bit, supposed to be a little bit shorter.
Supposed to be 45 minutes.
30 to 45 minutes.
But we know now we cannot go over
1 hour. 58 minutes.
58 minutes. So once start back lunch note, we know specifically. And let's be honest, it's audience work for my wife because she does the major part of the editing. And I give her credit. The credit is due.
That's hard work.
It's hard work, but through this training that we're going to go, is going to help enhance us. Whereas now she doesn't have to do the editing. We have somebody who can do the editing for us. So that's the blessing. But you know, the goal is the journey, right?
Yeah, we've learned so much.
We've learned so much.
We've really learned so much, and I think we've inspired a few people. Our favorite sister in Christ. Shout out Holy Ghost Ministries International has resurfaced.
Oh my God. And powerful ministry. Check her out.
Erica Simpson is going harder than ever.
Reverend
Erica Simpson.
Powerful woman of God.
Has resurfaced Holy Ghost Ministries. And she is just really on fire. So please check her out. She's on Facebook, she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube. So I actually just subscribe to her page as well.
And also look at differences also.
But the point of saying that was our ministry helped catapult getting her back into her ministry.
We invigorate her.
And so we're excited to know that what we're doing is slowly creating an avalanche of excitement for people to get into their craft.
And also something I've tried new too myself, right? As you can see, you get the hairs coming up. I put,
y'all missed it all summer. Pastor Pedro had 1 million braids in his, different hairstyles, braided hairstyles, which I'm sure that whatever the people on the internet,
they probably said, "Man, you're going through a midlife crisis." No, it's not midlife crisis, but
I think you should do it just one more time.
Yeah, no, trust me, I am going to do it.
You should do it one more time just for church folks.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for church folks. But anyway,
so what we got coming up?
We are here and we are excited to talk about various topics. As my wife said, I know we have spoke about how to be a perfect Christian. We have done that part already, right? But the topic that we're going to talk about, let's talk about sex. That's going to be our lunch note. And then we'll talk about praying wife and a praying husband.
The power of a praying wife.
The power of a praying husband and a praying wife. Now, that series is going to be done on Sundays.
Is that Stormy?
Storm
or Martian?
Or Martian. But I'm going to get a book on...
No, don't get no more books.
No. I'm gonna get a book on Tony Evans on a praying husband. Wonderful. But I have the book on a praying husband too. But I love Tony Evans. But I'm gonna use both book. And no, that's too much.
It's too much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a try and see what I can do. But if it's too much, and I'm gonna overwhelm myself. Then we just, stick to one.
Which is going to be a series coming.
It's going to be a series
coming sometime during season 3 because the goal is we actually have to read the books. before we give you guys our feedback and give you the directives of it. So maybe later in our season, but we definitely want to get to
that. It's a good topic.
What else we got?
Now, what we have is toxic positivity.
Oh, we're gonna talk about toxic positivity. We got that. Where we get it from? Pastor Mike?
No. We got it from my job, actually, to Dr. Rachel.
No.
We saw a video on it. No, it's where I got it from. I wrote it down. And she played a video.
From Pastor Mike. The guy on Instagram, the pastor. This is his.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought, okay, my apology. Well, I saw a clip.
Well, I don't know. Church folks be saying anything. Right. But he said he created.
But
it.
My wife may be right. You may be right.
He was on Tamron Hall.
You know, when I saw the video at work, you know, people who have, you know, toxic positivity, they're coming all excited and, you know, you need to do, you know, you should do this. But basically, it's saying that you just don't know what people are going through in that moment.
I think
so. You can't expect people to have a positive. You say, no, be positive about the day, you know, but you just don't know what people are going through. You know, you can't expect people to react the way you are reacted. And that's why, in a nutshell, we call it toxic positivity, because we want people to respond the way we are.
I was just going to say, it also just means when people just flood you with too much positivity, that it just seems unreal. Again, we talked about that a long time ago when we were saying, hey, sister, so-and-so, how you feeling? And they'd be like, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Well, then I just took that out of my head.
And they, you know, and they got all these things going on. And it's just, just overloading you with so much positivity that it almost becomes toxic. And you have to just eat that up. So we'll talk a little bit about, we'll have a whole session on that.
We're going to talk a whole session about that. And then we have Christian and divorce.
I just want to say, well, okay. I was going to say it's divorce in itself is a whole subject, because I want to talk about Christians and divorce. I want to talk about gray divorce.
Right.
A lot of people who are getting more mature, I would say probably in our 40s and 50s and our 60s and our 70s, they're getting divorced from their spouses.
Even celebrities.
Especially celebrities. Like, come on, y'all been married for 85 years.
Right. I was thinking
you got two left. Why are you getting divorced?
What's
really going on?
What is really going on, right? So we know that money is not the major factor for these people.
No, because y'all been together that long.
But something's going on. Then we have Christian and dating.
Mm-hmm. Dating relationships in the church.
And here's another one, though.
How do you date in the church?
Can Christian date outside their religion? And what does the Bible say about that?
Well, it sure happens enough.
It happens a lot, you know, but there are some spiritual ramification of that.
Well, the Bible says you aren't supposed to be unequally yoked.
Right, unequal yoke.
And so it comes to the point where you have to do proper vetting and screening before you fall in love.
But not only that, too.
Because if you don't, someone's converting to something.
And sometimes when a Christian, probably when you're dating together, you're not a Christian, and somehow, you know, one of you got saved and become a Christian, but you still remain in that relationship. What are the dynamics looks like? But the scripture tells us in 1 Corinthians 7, the possibility of that relationship can be for God's glory. And he also talk about the negative part of that too. So we don't talk too much about that. So we're going to touch on that a little bit, not just Christian dating and Christian divorce, but we're going to bring it
just relationships. So we're really going to have a whole summit and just talk about relationships in general.
We have Christian and social media, you know, what to post or what not to post.
My thought process was smile for the camera, because a lot of people smile, but then as soon as that camera goes off or that picture gets taken, all hell's breaking loose behind the scenes.
What we use filter to make us look good.
Well, I ain't worried about that. Everybody use filters.
No, that's the point I'm trying to say. I'm using as a metaphor, right?
Oh.
People use filter to hide their true expression. But hey, I think I look good. I think you look good, right? You look beautiful. We don't need a filter. This is who you.
I'm gonna take a filter. I'm gonna take a filter any day.
Okay.
Next.
So
trusting the process.
So we're gonna talk about
that's mine. Right. That's mine. That's my topic.
No, wait. Now before we touch that, what are the fine line as we we go in posting Christian and social media.
Oh, we still there.
Still okay.
Should Christians post on social media? Where comes the fine line between what you post versus how you live in real life?
Right.
You know, you can't be posting that you at the Beyonce concert party and talking about you drunk in love and then show up Sunday at church singing, you know, God Favor Me.
Right.
Or can you?
Well, that's a topic.
Or can you? I saw a few church directors at the Beyonce concert on Facebook.
Oh my God. Some religious leaders. But anyway.
Next.
And then we're going to talk about the evolution of friendship. Now, this is a perfect topic because my wife is the epitome of that conversation. She and her 3 best friends. The evolution. Now, I can't say myself I have I did have a friend back home in Jamaica.
Oh, Peter.
Oh my God. You know, but
play the tape back. We'll talk about Peter.
We're going to talk about
2
that.
or 1.
But unfortunately, the evolution stopped.
It stopped evolving.
When I came to America, we lost contact. So we're going to talk about the evolution of friendship.
We're going to talk about that because you are not, for those who have had long-term friends, or for those who have different sets of friends, I guess, over your age groups, you are not the person that you started as. And so there are times you have to have friends that grow with you. And sometimes we have to find contentment that we have to let go of some friends because they can't grow with us. They're not growing with us. And we have to let them go. And sometimes we have to talk about those hard conversations. I think losing friends is just as hard as losing a boyfriend or a divorce. And so let's talk about that and the evolution of friendship. And
also on talking about
and what does that mean? What does that mean? Having lifelong friends or just everyone's not fortunate to have lifelong friends. Some people you meet halfway through your life. Some people you meet at the end of your life.
Yeah.
But what do they mean to you and what value do they bring?
Right. Because some people just in your life just temporary.
Yeah. For a season.
For a season. So we all have that.
And we have to recognize. How long when that season's over.
I think when the season dried up. No, I was joking. But no, I'm serious. But also I like to do say this that I'm gonna do a project separate from my wife, where we have a deacon in our church who will write an exceptional book on positioning, adoption, your position in Christ, a book that he's using now for Wednesday night Bible study. But there's 5 volumes he's gonna write, and just want to talk with him on one-on-one to see what led him to write that book and what he saw and how that relate to many other topics and journey.
So that'll be a one-on-one exclusive podcast.
So you can see now my
Pedro and
Dr. Urapa.
He here we go. Now you can say it. Dr. Urapa was also a guest on Fathers Be Talking that aired in June.
And
that's what I was trying to do with Angel.
Oh yes, and those are awesome podcast.
And if you haven't checked it out, I definitely suggest that you do. Other topics that we have. What did I have? I had trusting the process. How to learn how to trust the process. Does the process know? Shout out to Colleen. Does the process know that we're trusting it? It says trust the process. Does the process? Anybody talk to the process about that?
But it's interesting. It's amazing. I was watching this video on YouTube. I'm not a podcast with my wife and my oldest daughter went in to get some stuff. And there was a homeless man was talking about how he dropped some nuggets of wisdom. And when I was listening, he was talking about sometime God has us on the process, but we rush it. We don't want to wait, so we jump ahead and we rush it. And then when we do that, we kind of hinder the learning process and what God is trying to do. And not so much so he's developing us.
I'm telling you, that process is a struggle because you don't know when it's over and you don't know when the breakthrough is coming. And so we're going to talk about what to do in the wait.
Okay, we could talk about that. We could use our own exercise as a metaphor, right?
Well, not as a metaphor, just a real life
example. I mean, a metaphor in the sense, example. Okay, not a metaphor, but use that as a life example because shoot, my wife exercise mine, we go ups and downs.
Trust in the process.
But as she began to trust in the process, and I began to trust in the process, begin to see results. And that's the key. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's all I have for now. That's
Let me see. I had something. I had a note on here and it said new plans, old you starting from scratch. So what does that look like? How do you start from scratch? And what happens when you have new plans, but you're still the old you? How do you align those up?
Align that up. So the question is, can old dogs learn new tricks?
But they can.
She said, I can't. I mean, were you pointing at me and I can? This old dog.
You old yeller.
I mean, a yellow dog, but you know what?
Oh, the dog, old yeller.
I'm willing to learn new things. And here we are.
And here we are.
But listen, we are excited.
That's all I got. I think that's all I got. And then we're still taking any information that you guys have as far as topics that you want us to uncover, to unpack. We're just excited to get back. We don't have anything scheduled as far as guests other than Deacon Urapa this season. Last season, we were all about guests. But if you're interested, if you'd love to be a guest, we definitely want to do a lot of collaborations.
No, I remember too,
coming forward.
With your cousin and
yeah, but that was last season.
That's last season. But remember, though, we have said that we're going to invite her back on the subject matter to talk more. So you might see more of her in season 3.
All right. Our therapist, my cousin therapist, Missy, who was on the healing episode of Healing Your Trauma. We discussed that. So she might be back. We got to see. Right. She's bi-coastal now. She's going back and forth between Africa and here. So we'll see what lies there. What lies? So other than that, we just wanted to come and let you guys know that we're still here. We've been a little bit silent on Instagram and TikToks, but we're just planning our content for the new season. We're learning how to be better content creators and producers. We're networking. We're going to start taking educational classes to be better producers. And eventually, maybe season 4, you're going to see us in the studio. We learn we're seeing how to do that big green screen in the back.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
I don't even know what you do with a green screen.
But you can use
apparently it's going to look like we're in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's the closest I'm going to get to Jamaica in the next year or so is via this green screen. So we'll make that work.
Well, I'll bring the Jamaican shirt.
We'll bring the Jamaican shirt to someone to provide the beverages. To Jamaica,
but, we're just excited. Thank you guys so much.
Just want to let you guys know that.
Who are watching, will watch after, but we thank you anyway.
We thank you. All right, we thank you anyway.
We will set out.
When are we starting? When's our new season starting?
I was telling my wife, but she said no. But
he said after my birthday. I
was thinking
Internet world. My birthday is October 18th. It's officially Libra season. Right. Hello.
But our new season, I really want us to start our new season in November. I know it's Thanksgiving holiday, but at least
November's not. Thanksgiving's not to the end of November.
I know, but that's why I want us to start off our new season.
I mean, it might be where we are. It might be really where we land.
Right.
So November 2023, we're gonna start off with our first episode of season 3.
November what?
2023.
November 2023. We should give us some time to do all the research that we need to do to prep ourselves and to be ready. One more thing that we can talk about, I was telling my wife that what I would like to do is do a podcast with our oldest daughter.
We can give everything away.
I know we can't give everything away, but I'm not talking about the topic, but it'd be good to have her on one day.
We gonna have the youth. The church folks love the youth. Kids be talking.
Oh, wow. And
you thinking
part of another project that I've been talking about is have the young people from our church to do a podcast.
We won't spoil it.
We won't spoil it, but we're looking forward to it. So as we grow, You will know. And as we learn some new things through our training that is coming up, we are excited. We are excited, and we thank God for the opportunity. To God be the glory. Hopefully, when you see us back in November, I have my hair. What's that?
I knew you were gonna say something about your hair.
We have that to set it up. But hey,
I mean, can you blame him? He's in a house full of all women. So he's finally getting in touch with his feminine side and paying attention to his hair.
No, I'm not getting in touch with my feminine side.
You need to I mean, come on.
You see my hair, y'all?
He wears a bonnet at night.
Oh my God, don't say that.
So you get in touch with your feminine side.
Listen.
You live in a whole house full of women.
No, it's when I'm sleeping, they put it on my head.
Just ruffle it up on there. Because you got to keep the coils. Yeah, you gotta keep it.
But my wife does an awesome job.
Don't let nobody tell you. Every black person sleeps in a bonnet.
Right. So you're right. I got 3 beautiful women, ladies, and I thank God for them. So please look for us in the comments.
Subscribe.
Tell
a friend to tell a friend. And we look forward to just getting back into it. Again, if you have any questions, if you have any topics that you want us to address,
just drop it in the box.
We're the people that's going to talk about it.
Right.
Okay.
Drop it in the box.
We're church folks that's going to be talking. And we're going to talk about whatever needs to be said. Right. We haven't held back thus far. And ain't no point in stopping now.
No point in stopping.
Ain't no stopping us now.
I'm going back. Going forward.
Okay.
Going back and forward.
It's really on the move.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just playing around.
That's all right. We're going backwards.
But no, we're not going backwards. We're going forward.
We are going
forward.
No metaphors. We are.
So thank you guys so much. And thank you for your support.
We really appreciate it.
Please, thank you for your support. And tell others about Church Folks Be Talking.
All right.
We are looking forward to come up with some
We said that already. We're done.
Plan, but look.
We're knocking out. We're tired. Want to bed.
We're knocking out. We're sleepy. I'm tired. My
Sister Vanessa said
become cold.
Sister Jewel asked what was in our cups when we be drinking.
So Sister Jewel,
we ain't telling.
We ain't telling you. But tonight is hot chocolate.
It's hot chocolate. It was hot chocolate.
No, it was hot chocolate.
All right, guys. So from Church Folks Be Talking, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We want you guys to be blessed and have a great week.
All right now.
Bye.
Blessing. Press X.